Oh, that is some of the best sleep I've gotten in a while. Wow. Okay. Well, it's been a long week. Let's, first of all, we're gonna head over to King's. Drop the book back off. It's a lot to process on Tuesday. A lot to process. How am I doing today? I'm doing all right. You know, things have obviously been better, but I'm getting through. Both in character and real life. Oh. Speaking of, lucky that I'm here. Hey, Micah. Thought I'd stop and say hi as well. How's it going? Are they? Like, they're not connected. Oh. I guess I can wait until they're good, but, because that was kind of the whole point of me coming down here, was just to return the book, so I'll wait, I'll observe the fish. But yeah, a lot happened earlier this week. Hello? Hey? You there? You good? What did they put? I guess I can come back. You seem to be having some maybe technical difficulties. I don't know. Oh, they named all of the fish. Or at least some of them. Dragobun, Theo. What else am I saying? Ophelia, maybe? Ophelia? I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna...
Dead. Okay.
Oh, hey. I came to drop
Hello.
off the book. Here you go.
Oh.
I read it
Thank you.
pretty quickly. It was pretty short, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, that is, I guess, good to know for future reference.
Yeah,
Hopefully it doesn't happen, but...
hopefully.
You know, glad you shared it with me.
Yeah, I mean, you're the person I trust the most here, so...
Yeah, I mean...
Figured someone should know just in case.
Yeah. So...
Yeah. It's,
Oh, you finished up your room? Or your...
Yeah, I did.
Very nice.
Where did I put... No, I did. I put my
Very
books
cozy.
on the bookshelf. I moved the bookshelf. Forgot.
Oh, come, Mari. Welcome. Yeah. But anyway, I did just come over to drop off the book, but if there's anything you wanted to discuss, talk about, I know that Tuesday was a lot. I'm still trying to process everything that happened.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot. It's, I'm glad we didn't die.
Yes, I agree. I mean, I kind of did, but then...
Yeah, well...
yeah. I still managed to get through the trial, which
is good.
Yeah.
Which is great, considering how bad it could have gotten.
Yes. Anyway. I'm not sure
I've never
met
the god of the forest before, so I think they're not really in my realm.
They used to not be in my realm either, but apparently they have always been here, and I just haven't known. I did mention it on Tuesday, where it's the whole deal of, like, the gods not really interfering with mortals.
Yeah.
But apparently they're desperate.
I mean, my goddess, like, sometimes she would ask me to do things for her whenever she wanted things done and couldn't really interfere that much.
Yeah.
So.
This seems like a similar situation.
Yeah. Do you want this music disc?
I don't really play music. I have several music discs, and you've given me several music discs, but I don't even remember if I have a jukebox made.
I have 3 of coconut.
What is coconut?
Where's my... Is it... I don't know if you can hear it from my backpack. Can you hear music played from my backpack?
You should be able to, but I tend to have those sounds turned off. Yeah, I mean, I see the notes playing, so I assume it's playing. I'll have to reference that some other time. I have external music. Anyway, what were you've just been working on the room in here, and
yeah, I finished it's not exactly the same as my room at home, but it's close enough.
You have any other plans for today?
Honestly, I have no clue. I just kind of am here. Yeah. Dumbo octopuses. Got 3 of them.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even notice that was a... That's actually really cute.
Yeah.
Out of character, I'm obsessed with it.
I named one Theo. Little purple one.
Right.
Hello, dragon. Oh, it's night.
Yeah. Everything has just seemed a little too quiet since earlier this week. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen anybody. I've been occasionally stopping by the village, but they're... I hope Matt has found Mandy by now.
Oh yeah,
at least by next week.
I mean, I'm worried about Nova still.
I think everyone is. At least the, yeah. She hasn't showed up to her house. Still.
No? Yeah. Well, let's hope the wizard hasn't gotten to them.
Right. Yeah, that's what we do not want.
Yeah. I still need to plant some trees.
You want to stop by the village? See if there's anything new?
Yeah.
And while I don't think there will be anything new, I do stop by and check.
Yeah.
You know, every other day
I'm
or
sure
so.
the fairy's still there.
Right. Unless the book's changed, which I doubt it is. Nope, it is the same.
No.
Azalea hasn't been back. And... oh wow, it is one shot on these.
Glad you like the bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you could use an upgrade with your main weapon.
Mm-hmm. Because I have the gobber bow, which is pretty similar, but this one has punch 3, and my other one does not. My other one has Unbreaking 4.
I'm just realizing I have so many enchants on my sword. Like, I'm only just realizing how many I have on there.
I also have a whole bunch on my sword. Mending, Sharp 5, Looting 4, Unbreaking 3, Soul Reaper 4. So...
I mean, I've already told you the lead enchantments on my sword.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's still the same way it was. It is concerning that the wizard has not been here. Oh. Are you just gonna start breaking it? Is it gonna be broken down?
No, I'm stealing his gold.
Alright. Well,
I
go and do that.
Gold and emeralds are very prized by goblins. We do love our gold and emeralds.
There's a gold piece over here. You see on that little corner?
Oh, yeah. I'm not
Besides for that, I'm just not sure. And then there's a whole bunch on this back end.
Ooh.
You got it. You can blame it on the claw marks, which
exactly
pretty sure is the Wolven warriors who attacked me.
Ooh.
Alright. Well,
gold.
You've gotten all of that. I hear
Not that I
a
necessarily
skeleton.
need it. But...
where are you at, skeleton? Oh. Oh,
skeleton.
come on. There we go.
My gold.
Alright. Now that that has been handled...
no more. Just making sure.
Just, it's quiet. It's so quiet. Hi, Oliver. Welcome.
Yeah, I mean, that's been a reoccurring thing, you know? It's always...
Oh, you've always got to change that every time. It's probably Mandy who changes it, and then...
It's the cow who does it mainly.
Oh.
I think Mandy's the one who changes it back sometimes.
Why am I being hit by them?
That was...
Ooh, there we go. Sniper.
Yeah, you really are just one hit.
Yeah. I noticed that... I don't know if this was you that started working on it, but...
Oh yeah, I did put, I put all the supplies I think you'll need. Because for some reason my brain didn't activate its happy build switch building this, so I just didn't.
Okay.
Because my brain has a switch in it that it's like, ooh, I like this project. I will focus all of my energy and not stop until it's done. And it just didn't activate for this one.
Right.
So
really snipe that creeper.
I just kind of put all the supplies there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this cool little notice board, right? And you can write, you can like put it down, and then here, let me show you.
Okay. on this side. Oh.
You put... Oh, shoot. I need paper.
Hi, Matt. Welcome. Join us on the server.
Or a book.
I'm trying.
Do I have a book in my backpack? I don't.
Hmm.
Well, anyway, but you put a book in it, you write something down, you put the book in it, and it'll display it right here. So you could put like sales or like...
Oh, interesting.
Little,
Good to know.
yeah, it's a little notice board. I made 2, and then I was like, well, I don't really need this. So I just wanted to know what it was. But it seems like something a grocery store would have.
Right, it does.
Like
So many vines.
buy one, get one free on something. Also, I will have plenty of stuff for your stock.
That's partially why I'm making this store, to get rid of my stock.
Yeah, I mean, I just need enough to feed Micah. I don't really eat, so...
Oh. Yeah, I mean, neither do I at this point. It's all
I've been
bad for me.
sustained.
Yep.
Sometimes I can eat, and that's just for flavor.
Right.
But yeah, I got all the calcite. I'm sure I have more of the materials if you need any.
Came in to see how I was
I've gathered
going.
more.
Well, glad you could stop it, and I appreciate you
then,
being here. Have fun at work.
Yeah, I totally tried building it, and it just I got frustrated and stopped.
Oh well.
But yeah, I cleared out the area. I flattened it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, filled in some spots and made it flat. And then once it's built, you can always like replant trees around it, you know. I made sure not to destroy the big tree though, because.
Right. Oh, careful.
Oh, gross.
I might have Lazalia build it when she gets back.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't really been much in the building mood lately.
Yeah, neither have I.
There's just been a lot going on. I mean, with the wizard, and then this whole god stuff, and everybody else going missing. It's just thrown me off. And then with Micah being literally the only one still needing to protect him, you know?
Yeah. The fairy's still there, though.
Yeah, which is interesting. I don't even know if she's originally from this village.
Well, fairies are tricky. I don't really get along with them.
Right.
I have a history with them. My people have a history. Well, technically we were fae, but then we kind of like... It was a whole thing.
Oh?
There's a lot of people would call us fae rats, which is just
fae
rude.
rats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because we, like, are... It was just a lot. We're not even, like, that much fae. Like, a small amount. The smallest.
So what is she saying today? She's still saying the same thing. Yeah. So she hasn't seen
anything.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of stuff has taken place in this market.
Yeah. I think she's...
Don't report anything to Lazalia. I'm watching you.
Well, not that much has gone on here. It's been mostly... The reveal was in... Well, no. The entire reveal was here when...
Yeah.
The whole minstrel deal. Yeah. But I really don't think she will say anything. I think she just kind of... Oh, I have a theory. I didn't even think about this before, but... What if she's under some sort of, like... binding spell?
Oh, shoot.
That keeps her stuck here. You know how the other villagers could obviously, like, walk around clearly because they're people.
Well, Lazalia is her boss.
Yeah, so...
She might be a summoned fairy by Lazalia.
Could be. But if she was a summoned fairy, then how is she still here? Wouldn't she be with Lazalia?
Depends on what the job is, what she was told to do.
Right.
I mean, Azalea's obviously not in the marketplace all the time.
Yeah. But she's usually not far from it, but lately she's been out of town often, so...
Yeah. She's my boss, you know? I don't trust your boss. Cal still hasn't been on to update the prices. I still don't know what to do the prices as.
I mean, yeah, that's up to you guys. I mean, what is it exactly that you're selling? Just the books? The tomes?
Books,
Dust,
potions, tomes,
amethyst,
crystals,
random.
potions, you know, all the magic stuff.
Gotcha.
Except for scrolls, that's Dino's thing. And I've been giving Dino all my
Right.
scrolls. They don't know. I've just been putting it in the
Oh,
stock chests.
well, Dino hasn't been around recently either.
No, but I've just been putting all of my scrolls in their thing so they can sell them, but I haven't told them.
I see.
I don't need them. I don't need the money either.
Right. You have so much.
I know. I need to start giving people things.
You need to start or stop?
Start.
Start giving...
More things, like
More
like big things.
Okay, sure.
Like, you know, maybe like half a stack of diamond blocks. What? Did I have so many?
I mean, sure, if you want to be that generous.
I might as well. It's not like I'm gonna use them for anything. Other than buying things, but no one's selling anything that I need.
Yeah.
I do plan on getting someone to make the map for my library, and then I'll pay them a stack of diamond blocks.
That might be something that I might be up for if I am bored enough.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm horrible with maps.
I used to be very bad with maps, and then... Or, like, making maps at least. I have the map in my head, which I'm decently good at navigating with. But...
Back home, I was never allowed to... Well, I say I was never allowed. I really wasn't able to, like, leave the house and, like, go find something without taking my map. I had to take my atlas, or else I would get lost and not know my way back home. Goblins have terrible sense of direction, which is why we tend to not leave home.
Yeah.
We stick with the place we're used to, and we stay. Luckily, every time I had to go on political business, I was never the one driving.
Did you have, like,
drove.
other people escorting you? Did you have, like, a council of people or something? Or...
Well, I had my regent for a while before I was able to take the throne.
Were you young when you took over?
Gosh, it's been such a long time. I think we're able to take the throne once we turn, I believe, 20. It's been a while. Yeah, we're able to take the throne once we turn 20, but I was obviously chosen at birth, and then taken to the castle, raised to become king. But because a king can only be chosen once the king dies. So in that space, there needs to be a regent, and that's they're awful.
Your particular regent? Was that the person who backstabbed you, or was that somebody else?
They wanted to stay in power.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily surprise me. People in power usually want that.
Yeah.
If they are corrupt enough.
making sure the note's still there. Yeah.
I mean, we've seen that firsthand now with the wizard, so...
Yeah. I just... Being in power isn't what everyone thinks it is. It's a lot of responsibility, and if you don't have that responsibility, then you're just bad. You're not good.
Right.
Being in power means responsibility. Because it always means taking care of those who are weaker than you.
I do that perfectly fine as a ranger. I don't need to be a leader in order to protect people.
Well, being a leader is not for everyone. It's a lot harder than it seems. Which is why I feel so bad that I'm here. Because that means that, depending on the time, either someone is in charge or Theo was put in charge of the village. So...
Oh. But didn't you say it was destroyed?
My kingdom was, but I set up shop at a place, and some people decided they wanted to join because they wanted my protection. So
I see.
We had a little small village, and technically I was lord, but you know.
And then you were brought here.
And then I was brought here, and
so
technically
your son is still in the other world, and he's...
Yeah. He would be in line to take over.
Got it.
Which I really didn't want that responsibility on him so young. Given the fact that he barely knows how to speak English.
Oh.
But many people in my world still understand Enderman slightly.
Hmm.
I understand it more than people here, it seems.
I mean... Yeah, I mean, I don't understand their language at all. But I'm also...
It's very much limited.
Common, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's limited to, like, from what it used to be, it's very...
I'm sure the wizard would probably know.
Maybe. Depends on how old he is.
That is true, I suppose. I mean, hopefully you get back to your world soon.
I hope so, but...
Once this mess is settled, dealt with.
Yeah.
And, I think if we are able to defeat the wizard, right, and, you know, he's defeated and everything kind of goes back to just being... If nobody comes back, if they really are all gone, I probably am gonna leave this village. There's no reason for me to stay.
Yeah. I worry about Micah. Like, if I do end up leaving and no one from the village is back, then...
I mean, maybe there's the potential to take him with you.
Ugh, another kid?
I mean, at least you would have... you know, you're...
At least this one doesn't teleport. You know what?
And Micah would have a friend his age, too.
Yeah.
There's
that would probably be good.
Not really any other kids here. Or there were a couple others, but Micah was often with his mom. He didn't get out much. He was active, but he wasn't very social.
Yeah, my kid's not either. I mean, doesn't like talking to people. Speaks very broken English. And just avoids the people like he just teleports away and doesn't like him. Only reason he liked me was because I'm green. He's obsessed with everything green. It's a mess.
That was me in red.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also like, I also really like green, but I'm much tamer in my like of green compared to Theo.
I think for me, it's about, I suppose it has to do with the fact that my hair, I was born with red hair, and so I was kind of obsessed with the color of my hair.
Well, hey man, we both got red hair.
Yeah, I know. But that was me as a child. I don't really care anymore, but
Yeah. My thing was always red, green, and gold. I mean, green for obvious reasons, gold for obvious reasons, but red was kind of um, my color, royal color, I guess.
that's why I'm wearing. That's why my grandmother made me this cape, because it was red.
Yeah. Well, red and black were because, the wings.
Mm-hmm. Wow, the more you know. Talking about our favorite colors.
Yeah.
I mean, like we've talked, but how much do we actually know about each other?
Nothing really. We know each other's traumas. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe
What do you want to know?
I mean, I'm not really sure. There's just a lot, I guess a lot of life to cover. You've presumably lived longer than me.
A little bit. Most of it wasn't living. I'm like, I don't know, couple thousand, 21. Turning 22 soon.
Hmm. So actually, you're younger than I am.
With lived years, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, I've been through. I mean, I was fighting in battles since I was. I don't know, probably like 16. That's how I got my scars.
Mm.
Had to fight. I used a trident. It's my favorite weapon. Lie down, and then I would stab him. Of course, it was only when I had to.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I've lived in this village my entire life. I lived in, I mean, I kind of lived in this house, kind of, sort of. There was a right about here, there was another house, and this house was actually several stories, and it kind of was connected, but not really. It had like there was like a shared garden and such, and reached out into like the path here. That was my house that I lived with with my parents, and the herbalist shop was right back here. So if you like went along the path and you like stopped right before the shops, that was where my mom's shop was.
Oh.
And so she did her work there. I was either in the house or exploring the forests or more or less in the nearby forests. And yeah,
my parents served in our military, so not so quaint. But that's why I was raised by soldiers, so.
mm-hmm.
kind of became one before I was king. Which, you know, you fight for your country, you lead your country. Same thing.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
My dad was more of the ranger type. He taught me a lot of what I know about shooting and fighting and that sort of deal. He basically had the job before I did.
Yeah.
And then he started getting really tired. And so he gave it up when I was early teens, and I kind of took over from there.
Yeah, most of my friends were crows. I didn't have many friends growing up. Very much moving around, raised solo in the castle, and then also going to battlefields. No, didn't really have time for friends other than birds. It did help that I could actually talk to them, but crows are very chatty.
Right. I can imagine. Strangely enough, I used to talk to birds too. I couldn't actually understand them, but I pretended like I could. Same
Crows
thing
are very
with
chatty.
other, like, animals that I found in the woods too. And then I don't know, at some point I got a reality check and kind of, I guess, lost that imagination.
Well, I'll tell you, crows, they really love to talk about their shiny things. They do. They like to bring you shiny things too. You do something for them, they'll do something for you. That's how it works. Of course, the other reason I could talk to them is because of my wings.
Oh, so they, like, saw you as one of their own?
Yeah, every king can talk to the bird that they match with. They're not all born with black wings. Actually, I think I am the only king in our history with black wings.
Oh, wow. Is that important for...
Well, crows are usually
Is it
seen as an omen
significant?
of death.
Oh.
Yeah, crows are seen as an omen of death, but we goblins, we don't really fear death. We see death as just, you know, the end. That's where we all end up, and we go and be with fate.
So did you leave your kingdom because of the regent and set up in the village then?
No. The village was after. I did become king. I was crowned. And I ruled for a whole year.
Oh.
And then I was put to sleep.
Got it.
And when I woke up, everything was gone.
And then you found Theo and
Yeah.
the village. Okay, I see. I understand.
It's a lot.
Wow, yeah, no, time... I mean, I guess the very, traumatic, crucial moments in our lives happened not too long ago.
No.
Because it
I'm
was
almost
only...
22, though.
It was only about a... It's only about... What, a year ago at this point? A bit less than a year? 9 months since everybody disappeared?
Yeah.
So...
And I was pretty much betrayed. I think, like, maybe a few days before my 21st birthday. So I woke up, and now I'm almost 22. Yeah.
We should find out when everybody's birthdays are.
Yeah. Mine's this month.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm very excited.
Mine is in
I'm
November.
a whole year older. November, baby. Thanksgiving child.
Yeah, basically. Not exactly Thanksgiving, but
I
it's landed on it a couple times though.
I was born. There's a clip on my channel that says the second tragedy to happen that month when I put in my birthday for Animal Crossing, because I was born 13 days after a certain tragedy.
Oh. Oh.
It doesn't help that growing up, they were literally like 13 days till your birthday. So that's all I associated it with.
Mm-hmm.
That is all I associated that day with.
That sucks. That sucks.
It was awful. This village is very pretty, though.
It is, and it's always been this pretty, but yeah, used to be more buildings, more people.
Yeah.
More flowers.
I lived on a mountain with Theo. We had lived on a giant mountain.
Well, I mean,
with
we've
my
got the mountain right over there, which I mean, explorers have climbed to. I've climbed that mountain several times when I was younger, but I don't see much purpose doing it again anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mainly lived up high because it was easy for me to. I like high altitudes.
Also, you could fly, and Theo could teleport, so it was a bit easier. Probably a bit easier for the two of you to manage about.
I did build stairs.
Most of the people in my village do not have wings. Except
I
the
did build stairs up the mountain because, you know, I would get too tired to fly. Once I was like, I would get too hungry and then I wouldn't be able to fly. And I was like, well, I don't want to be hiking and like having this treacherous mountain to climb. So I'll just make some stairs for when I'm a bit too tired coming back from long trips. Which the nearest village was so far away. It was, I had to fly there every time. That was where I found Theo.
Yeah, the nearest village to here is... Or the nearest... I mean, there's the villages with the villager entities. I don't really know what else to call them. But the other village with civilization is very far. And I mean, it's outside of those borders.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's yeah. I've been there several times, but that's where we mostly do our trading because they are more of a metropolis. A lot more elves there. The high, prissy elves who don't really give a shit about what we do here.
Yeah. We didn't call them elves in my realm.
What did you call them then?
Oh, they were called Illyrian. And there were different types too, depending on things like Meadow Illyrian and then Shiram Illyrian. I mean, humans aren't called humans in my realm either.
Oh.
Yeah, think about Hiren.
Gotcha. You had a whole other language.
Well, not whole other language, just different names for some things.
Gotcha.
Like some races.
But yeah. No, we are here. We were more of the down to earth nature types, and then they're city folk.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like you would in my room. You would probably be a Meadow Illyrian. They're the ones that mingled the most with the Hiren and aren't what they like. They have more subdued traits because of their mixing. You know, the Shiram Illyrian are snooty, have their own secret city.
Yeah, and, that's kind of what is up with them.
Yeah. There's always those two types.
They call themselves the High Elves. Ugh.
Ooh.
Yeah. They think they're all high and mighty. But, yeah, it's not too different than... I don't know, that's why I never really associated, like, Dark Elves with that type of...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
I
really
never
sad
really...
that he's living up to the stereotype.
Yeah, I never really had an opinion of Dark Elves. I mean, he could be half High Elf for all I know. And
That's true.
or quarter High Elf and have that snooty opinion of himself just cuz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was... I'm trying to remember back in my history. I mean, we had like many different... The only race that like we all considered evil was probably the Demonkin. But then a whole war happened and they kind of like, you know, proved themselves that they're not all of them are bad. They're just, you know...
Misunderstood?
Yeah.
That's
And
probably,
they can't help who has control of them.
Probably
so.
the case with, at least Nova being a Dark Elf.
Oh, yeah.
We should probably take... You wanna, like, go in and sit somewhere? And talk?
Sure.
Go into the town
Where are you
hall
most
or something?
comfortable? Town hall? Sure.
Yeah. Instead of just running around and jumping about.
I'm very, what's it? Hard to sit still.
That's fair. That's fine. I also don't want the phantoms to get to us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, you've sunk into that.
Okay.
I just did my keybind. So, yeah, I am sitting. Oh, I actually got pumpkin pie from that. I didn't know if there would still be any in there.
Yeah, I got some earlier. I'm gonna give it to Micah. I almost just called him Theo. Oh.
I mean, we've been talking a lot about your past.
Yeah. That hurt a bit. Oh?
Zombie.
I heard a zombie.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it. We're inside.
Okay.
We're good.
True.
It's probably far. Thank you for the hydrate.
Gosh, I miss my temple. I miss my mountain. I mean, the temple's... I mean, I made it as close as I could. There's some things I'd made differently, because it's not home, but...
Mm-hmm.
I miss my mountain.
You should have a opening celebration for your library.
I should.
That could be
Jeez,
our
would
party.
anyone show up, though?
I mean, if you advertise it enough. I mean, and if Tempest advertises it, I know that Tempest wanted a party. What if we do
That's
a fancy get together in the library and
a ball?
I don't know.
Yeah, we could have like a little party at the top floor by the tree.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Take our minds off of all of this. I think at this point we need it. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of trying to figure out what Mistral wants.
Yeah. That's gonna be rough.
We also need some sort of lead as to where this end portal is.
Oh. I know how to find it. It's gonna be a trek, probably.
Yeah.
I should probably do that. But I don't want to have to duel Endermen.
Oh, is it related to those ender pearls?
Yeah. Luckily, you can just duel the Enderman and then they teleport away and they drop an Ender Pearl. That's how it used to be back in the day. But in my realm, we
I've
had a way to get Ender Pearls.
I've only seen them die here when they drop the so that's not a good sign in your case.
No.
Unless you commission somebody to get them for you so you don't have to be there.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine. I'll hunt the ones in the Nether. Not the overworld.
Maybe they're a different type of Enderman.
Yeah, they're much angrier. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. It's fine. I could trade with piglins probably to get Ender Pearls.
Oh yeah, you probably could. I've heard that's a thing.
I've been trading with them a lot, so.
Oh. There's just a spider watching us.
Oh, I do see it.
But anyway, I suppose we could keep chatting about ourselves. I mean, what else was your childhood like?
Pretty boring. It's a lot of sneaking out of the castle. And then when I was old enough to go fight, I did. It wasn't like full out wars, but you know, some people just wouldn't mind their own and kept trying to take our territory. It was mostly defense. It was never like we were in a time of peace, just with, you know, some people being rude and entitled. But the trees were gorgeous.
Nice, Shadow Drunk.
Just
Welcome.
Lush, like lush moss gardens were everywhere. We had pink trees, and we had these beautiful emerald
I doubt
green
the spider's
trees.
spying on us for the wizard.
They were so bright, and if the sun hit them just right, they would sparkle. They were beautiful. And they grew golden apples from them.
Oh wow. That sounds really nice.
Yeah.
We don't have anything like that here. I mean, we have moss areas, but that sounds, you know, extraordinary.
Oh yeah.
Trees
all
growing
overgrown.
golden apples. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
you
it
could
was
suppose
very
I'm
highly
doing
sought
lore.
after, which is
It's semi-lore. It's in the
why
title.
so many people wanted our territory. We never expanded. We just kept to our own. This was our homeland, you know. This is where we lived for centuries, and I made sure that no one tried to take it.
Yeah.
Which earned me not a great nickname. Not gonna lie, it was.
Oh no. What was the nickname?
Angel of Death.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. You mentioned that.
Yeah. But it was the wings and the fighting, but I was good at it. And so I continued to, because I'm not gonna sit behind a desk all day and let my people fight and me not. Why would I do that? That's what I've never liked about most kings, is that they just sit behind their desks, sit on their thrones, and let everyone else do all the work. No. Not me.
Well, I mean, you wanted to be more active with your kingdom. You wanted to protect it. I don't blame you.
Yeah. Sadly, I was the best warrior, so I did train a lot though. I trained a lot
One
of
of
the
my
knights and the.
one of my wood sprites was talking about how this stupid spider that was watching us might have been a spy. So I'm gonna go and kill it.
Oh.
That way, even if it is a spy, won't be saying anything. Keeping its mouth shut.
Mouth will not open any longer.
Exactly. What do you
Yeah.
want to know
For
about?
crows,
Oh, you go ahead.
I was gonna say just for crows being an omen of death, they're very chatty about shiny things. It's very not what you would assume from an omen of death. They're very chatty.
Right, right.
Which I mean I guess that kind of makes sense for me.
I always felt like ravens were more of a omen of death.
Yeah, you would think. I think they're both kind of seen as that. But ravens they look like they'd be more serious.
Mm.
Probably.
I was gonna ask, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I do. What is
Okay.
your favorite gem?
My favorite gem?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really dabble in gems much. I suppose emeralds are pretty neat.
Now I know you're sucking up to me.
No, that was genuine. I
Yeah.
I find emeralds pretty neat.
Emeralds are nice.
Yeah. What's yours? Is it also emeralds?
Honestly, hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I do have to say they are my favorite. Even though my birthstone is a sapphire.
Hmm. I think I like emeralds because they're green.
Well, shucks.
Yeah. We have the same favorite color palette. I mean, my favorite color is red, but then it's green, brown, nature colors.
Yeah. I do love my gold,
Hmm.
but that's a common thing. I think gold is our main currency. Yeah, gold is our main well, back home is our main currency. Emeralds were kind of like the top of the line. Like emeralds were used for a lot of things. Like they were kind of used for money, but that was with other people, like other kingdoms and stuff. They mostly
Right.
used emeralds,
Yeah,
but
the
we liked our gold.
emeralds here are mostly used for those other villagers.
Mm-hmm.
They deal with a lot of emeralds. Our currency was iron nuggets. Because
Oh.
we didn't have much here. We still don't have much here. And the further you travel towards the city, the more expensive things would be, and
Mm.
by the time you got to the center of the other city, I mean, things would be costing up to, 10 diamonds.
That's not that much.
Considering what we have now, it's not much, but
That's true.
people
That's true.
usually didn't want to risk their lives and go down mining. And when they did, it was usually to trade with the city. And then I would be
Yeah.
carrying over valuable diamonds that people would mine from here and bringing it to the city, dealing with those snooty high elves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I think our
usually me and my father and some other
mm,
villagers. Sometimes Lazelia would join us, but that wasn't very
no,
often.
yeah. Back in my day, we had a major one of our major trade. It was like one of the countries. I think it was either Proma or Sinio. They had a major trade capital that like everyone would go to, no matter the country. I think it was Proma. Cassinia was Animaru territory. Yeah. Proma was very diverse in all of its people.
Hmm.
Yeah, Sinio was Animaru territory.
A lot of different names that are just kind of going over my head
Oh,
because I don't know the
sorry.
context.
Animaru, they were like shifters of a type. They had
Oh.
animal traits that they were born to, and they would be able to have their humanoid form with some of the animal's traits, and then they'd have the form of the full animal. There were some variants. Some were easy to hide, like just ears and tails. Some were not so easy to hide, like horses, where half of their body was a horse.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My grandmother used to tell me stories of half animal people.
Oh.
I I never thought that they would. I mean, they probably don't exist in this world, but that they exist in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were a kind people, but in my past, like in my people in history, like this was they used to be persecuted,
Hmm.
but luckily they weren't during my time as king and all that. Sorry, this doesn't even matter because we're here, we're not there.
No, it does. I I used to my grandmother told me so many stories, and now that she's gone, um, clear I don't hear those anymore, and so it's.
Mm.
And I didn't realize until she was gone how much I missed it. And it's obviously real life to you, but you know, it just I I don't leave the blooming province often.
Yeah.
It's here and the city and the forest, and that's about it.
Mm.
So it's I I'm open to hearing. I'm open to listening.
Well, I could tell you the story of the three dragon sisters.
Sure.
So, back in the beginning, Fate was by herself. She was lonely and she wanted people to talk to. So, she created the three dragons. They were as close as she could get to her power. So, they weren't quite gods, but were the closest she could get. There was the youngest sister, who was the overworld dragon. She loved the overworld and all of its inhabitants. She loved nature and just all the greenery. And there was the hell sister, the Hell Dragon, who was the middle sister. And she loved her dimension of fire, and it was her place, and she loved her inhabitants.
Kind of like the Nether?
Yeah. I think
but
so.
Did you have the Nether in your world?
I can't remember.
I mean, you clearly had an adverse reaction when it first appeared. Maybe that was removed from your memory?
Maybe. Oh, crap. It is super similar. Oh no. Why would he remove that?
I don't know. Maybe there's something that has to do with this dragon.
Maybe. But I don't know if they're here. But so there was the middle child, and she left her realm and her inhabitants. And then there was the eldest, the End Dragon. She lived in the End, which was the goddesses, the Fates realm, of course. And she was lonely. She was jealous of her sisters. They had the warmth of hell, and they had the liveliness and the people and the love of the overworld. And she was jealous and wanted it for her own. And so she tried to take ownership of both. And the inhabitants of both hell and the overworld came together to lock the dragon away in the End, to forever be stuck there alone. And that is her punishment. Now, the overworld dragon was actually very close friends with the Goblin Kingdom. Was one of my best friends growing up. The middle sister went missing first. No one knows what happened to her. The overworld dragon fell in battle protecting the Goblin Kingdom. And so the only one left was the sister in the End. Sorry, kind of a sad story.
If there's an end dimension here, if you know for a fact that it's in this world, I mean, this dragon might be here. This sounds a whole lot like what's going on in this world. I wonder if there's some places that just overlap, or maybe this is all the same world. And you guys were just teleported to this village. I mean, how else would Lazelia have the power to bring you all here if you're from different worlds?
No, I can feel it. This is a different world.
Okay, well,
I would know. I've traveled different realms.
Yeah. I don't know. But maybe there's a couple... Maybe there's realms that overlap.
That's possible.
Accessible through portals. Maybe there's portals back to your world. I feel like I've come up with that theory before. That sounds familiar. Deja vu. I bet. I wonder if Orion would know.
Probably. They are a god, but gods aren't necessarily all-knowing, depending on what they are in charge of.
Right. And they did say that I might not be able to contact them for a while, so...
Yeah, where's that?
We don't really want to risk, Mistral finding out.
No, we don't. Who knows what he's able to listen to.
Yeah, even the spider that I killed the other... or, you know, just now.
True. Well, from different realms I've been to, spiders typically are a symbol of dark elves, but we didn't have any dark elves in my realm.
Okay, well, good thing I killed the spider.
There's one realm I've been to that had that.
I mean, it would make sense if it's here too, so...
Yeah.
Sounds about right. You have any other questions for me? I mean, I feel like you've been talking a lot.
I do tend to do that.
I mean, again, I don't mind. You know, listening is what I do, but listen out for things in the woods who I mean to hurt the villagers, but you know, I mean, there's nobody here, so I don't have much to protect here, except for you guys. But everybody's moved so far away; it's hard to keep an eye on everybody. I don't even know where Dinah lives.
I know where Dinah lives. I delivered something to their place a while ago. Don't know if they ever got it. You know, if villagers don't come back and, you know, we end up all finding a way to go home, you could always come with me.
Yeah.
Skeleton.
We're behind a window, so he can't sense us.
There's an Enderman over there behind the trees.
Oh.
I think it's gone.
I never
just saw
caught
its
it.
glowing eyes.
You have a bit of a better angle than I do. Another spy, my wood sprites tell me.
Oh, no.
No, not the skelly. It's only the spiders that we have to look out for now.
Yeah.
I will keep an eye out for spiders. If I see a spider, it's dead.
Yeah, spiders are not great.
Phantoms too. I feel like the phantoms may be working for the wizard. They are the worst.
Definitely don't have phantoms where I come from.
Phantoms are the worst. I mean, whenever somebody doesn't get enough sleep in the village, you would know.
Ah. Well,
and usually
insomnia,
it was
so that wouldn't be great.
Usually it was on me.
Yeah. Back in my room, I had a lot of sleepless nights, so that would not have been great. Would have had a swarm on me.
Usually it was only one or two at a time, like, you know, like they do now. But, I mean, there used to be a few more depending on who didn't get sleep that night.
That's fair. That's fair. I actually based these clothes that I'm wearing off of what I used to wear in my realm.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah. I traded with the piglins to get the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
They're very nice people.
Did you ask me a question before? I kind of zoned out. I was a little focused on watching the outside. Did you ask me something about myself?
No, I think the only thing I said was that you could possibly come with me to my realm.
Oh. That's the part that I zoned out at.
Oh, yeah. I kind of sat here in silence. I was like, well, I guess that's a no. Yeah, if
it
no one comes back and
I don't know. I don't know.
yeah. So it's an option.
Right. I feel like it might also make sense for me to go to the city.
You sure? Sound really stuffy.
They're still elves. They would take me in.
Yeah. That's true.
But again, I'm not gonna worry about that until all of this is settled.
Yep. This whole thing's a mess.
It really is.
But
our applications
like
for Wayward Souls still up, and no,
here.
unfortunately,
Sucks
we're
that
not.
All this bad stuff's happening.
Not accepting any applications for this. I'm also not in charge of it. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a long journey figuring it out. I mean, first you gotta figure out this end goddess of fate situation,
and yeah,
what the heck is going on with the other gods, if there are any other gods, which Orion kind of said that was the case, so there might be other gods. Oh goodness, what if everybody gets chosen as a champion of a god?
Oh geez.
And then we all work together to... I mean, Mistral would not be able to take down the power of several people
I have the power
who
of
are...
God and anime on my side.
Hi Fred, welcome.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it was just a strange thought. But there are likely other gods out there that we don't know about. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's a god of the forest. There's the goddess of fate. There's so many aspects that there could be gods of.
Yeah. There could be
god of the ocean.
Totem god.
Oh, yeah, there could be. Although I think that's fate, because life and death, fate, it's kind of all...
Right. It was just the first thing I saw in my inventory.
Yeah. I'm glad you keep that on hand.
A spy... Well, yeah, I keep it on hand, but it's, will I have the reflexes to use it in time of crisis? Who knows?
Yeah, that's always the thing. What do I have in my backpack?
And then in my backpack I have...
Oh, I have this thing.
Yeah, I don't even know.
It's so pretty.
What's that?
Hold on. Stay there.
Stay there.
Ooh!
Oh my goodness.
It rewinds time.
What?
Yeah, it rewinds time for you. You tap it and then you go and it rewinds you back to where you tapped it.
Oh.
Run! Run!
I'm going. Wow.
Oh, sparkly!
Wow. That's...
Yeah.
I mean, what if there's a god of time that makes things like that? Oh, I gotta close this. So we don't have the threat of zombies coming through.
Zombinos. What else do I have in here? I just have a random obsidian.
The god of obsidian.
One.
The god of blocks.
Oh, the god of sheep.
God of... I mean, there probably is a god and an animal god, unless that's
So,
also Orion. Like nature animals.
Trapped a wolf in this. And
oh?
I didn't tame it, but I trapped a wolf in it, and then I tried to let it out, and then it had red eyes and tried to attack me. So I can't. I literally cannot let this out unless I have a quick getaway.
Or I could... Or you could... Yeah, I could kill it for you. You can make the getaway. I will kill it.
Oh, but it's a dog.
I just killed 6 wolves.
Yeah, but they were like godly wolves. They respawn.
You don't know if these dogs... Maybe these dogs do respawn.
That's true. Maybe all life respawns. Maybe all Endermen respawn.
I mean, you know, that's a possibility. It's reincarnation, right? The soul just carries on into a new life.
I feel bad, and I don't...
I mean, if you wanted to use that for something else, you should be able to use it for something else.
Yeah, but like...
Or you can tame it. I can go get bones, and you can try to tame it.
Will it work if they're mad?
I don't know.
Oh.
I was just suggesting maybe when Endermen die, they go back to where they live. AKA maybe it's this you know, where do the Endermen, you know, from the name sounds like they come from the end.
Yeah.
So maybe they go back to the end.
Oh, that's true. I'm gonna try and tame it with the 2 bones I have.
Okay.
Are you angry? Oh, he's angry.
Oh? No, I mean, he's not attacking you.
No, but he has red eyes. Oh, no,
he's good. He's good.
Woo! Well,
that was enough bones.
No, but that's okay. You're free. At least you're not angry at me. You know, we can leave you here, and then Rosalia will have to deal with you.
Okay. If she ever comes back. Oh, look, they're attached to you.
I haven't even tamed you.
Don't eat the candles. That's probably not.
Okay, don't. Okay.
Or the dog can. You know, what if Nameless owns the dog?
Yeah, Nameless can own the dog.
I feel like Nameless. I'll go get bones. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah. That's very interesting. Yes, it is. It is an interesting tool. I don't know when, I would ever use it. But 20 bones should be enough, right? Yeah, 20 should be fine. Keyword should. I brought 20 bones.
Nice.
Take these.
Okay.
Oh, the wood sprites agree that Nameless should keep the wolf. There you go.
There you go. Okay. There are your bones.
Okay.
Alright, you're going upstairs with Nameless.
See, guys, it only used 3.
3. Well, technically 5.
5.
I had 2 bones on me.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
come
Dog.
come on.
Dog. Come
Maybe
here.
you go outside first and we'll follow you outside. There it goes.
Okay. 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 I'm up here. Keep hitting my head on the lanterns.
It's not coming. It's not going.
Okay. You know what? You know what? You know what?
Oh, you can take... Oh, that works as well.
There. You have a new dog.
Rats?
Your name
and
is
rats
Rats.
make him crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room filled with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
Your name is Rats.
Hi, Sydney. yes, that's a perfect name. That's a perfect name.
I don't know what this thing does.
I'm tempted to go and get a name tag as well.
I have a name tag on me. They don't have an anvil though.
Oh, I mean, I don't know is there an anvil in your shop?
I don't think so. I really need to add one.
We could also stop in my place. I mean,
Okay.
obviously have an anvil.
I can go the distance. Your place is so
Right here?
nice. Every time I come here, I'm like, oh, it's so cozy. Rats. Rats.
We're the rats. That's the only part I know.
Rats! The same.
No, okay. Nobody send me any mail. Rats. Rats. We're the rats.
Hello, rats. You are rats. Nameless and rats.
Perfect. Should we color the call or something, or just leave it
I
right
know,
for now?
I'm thinking... maybe gray like nameless?
Yeah.
Okay. I have
The
gray
jingle
chat,
is actually, you know, Mousie's chat are the rats, and that's the tune that they have. It's a YouTube video. It's a little animated, stupid meme little thing, but you know, it's funny. Did they go? Did they go to get Gray dye? You think so? I'll stay here. We are the exactly, Oliver. You know the deal. All true facts. Yep. Okay, well, nameless. Did you miss me? Yes. Yes, I have missed you, Sydney. Nameless has gone rats. So we'll wait for King to return.
I know every mile will be worth my while.
I can
Hola.
tell. I can tell when you're returning by the singing.
Oh. Sorry. I sing a lot. Now it is grey. Rats
Yay.
and nameless.
Thank you for the hydrate. We'll do that now. They're both just staring at me.
Oh. I guess you can't. It sucks that you can't see me laying down.
Yeah, for some reason, I'm not able to say it.
That's so lame.
Like, you were standing for me that whole time when we were sitting on the chairs. Yeah.
I'm laying right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know which one is me.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
this is me laying.
Yeah, you're standing. Yeah.
Oh. Was I standing that whole time for you?
Yeah. So I kept looking up.
Yeah, that's fine. I noticed that a couple
And then
times.
I was like, oh. She can't see that. So I kept like aiming towards your stomach.
Oh.
Like, look.
Well, are you live too?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's
I
fine.
was
My
looking
perspective.
towards your stomach for
yeah,
you.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I was like, just look at her stomach for her perspective.
Anyway, yeah, we should start. We should write up some little like announcements. Be like, hey, we're gonna have an opening ceremony at the library.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And then have a gathering there. Where are you going?
Goblin Grove.
Okay.
I got paper, and we could just rename the paper to invitation. No, we gotta put more information.
Yeah, you gotta use books for that.
Yeah. I'm sure I've got books. I'm sure I've got the supplies. I have so much stuff. Looking down at his dog.
I'm right behind you. Aw.
Micah was looking down at his dog when I came in. That's so cute.
Aw.
Alright, where is paper? There it is. Paper.
Why has Rascal got his head look in the wall? Oh, hello there.
Rascal's just a rascal. You know, he does what he wants.
I meant to say earlier that I don't have a irrational fear of wolves anymore because that whole matter is resolved. So now I know that I probably won't have a wolf attempt to kill me again.
That is amazing. So happy for you. Considering I love dogs. I love wolves. Oh, gotta put all this stuff. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff. Yeah, you want a blaze head?
No thanks. I mean, you know what? Sure, I'll take. You know what? Why not? I'll take
blaze
one.
Head.
Yeah, you seem to have multiple, so.
I have 2.
Oh, well, one for me, one for you, I guess, right?
Yeah. I have 52 cow heads. I also I have a silverfish head, which is
oh,
horrifying.
It's that is terrifying.
And then I have
Now they all died. Time to take you out. I'm kidding.
Oh, and then yeah.
Yeah, those also suck. The witches suck.
Yeah, they do. Oh, it's so funny. I have some creeper heads. I have a singular black sheep head.
Nice. I don't have
Yep,
any
yep.
sheep at my farm. I'm not able to get the what's it called? The alchemist thing?
Why?
Or no, which one is it? There's a farmer. Is it the farmer one? Random wool color?
Oh,
Like
I have that one.
I have no use for it because I don't have sheep.
I mean, I have sheep. You could always, if you want wool. I have. Where's my wool chest? This one is my wool chest.
Well,
can
I
look at
don't
that.
really
I got...
I don't really have much need for it now, but yeah, there's a lot of you have a lot here. So if I ever need it, I will refer to this.
And I only have white and gray sheep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have more wool than I know what to do with. Oh, where's my dye?
Yeah.
There, put this in there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books. I think that'll be enough, right?
Yeah, I don't even think we have 13 people with us.
Here.
1, 2, 3. Considering if we were to get everybody, all of our members on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, and then including Tempest 9, including Lazalia 10. So yeah, 13. Well, thank you.
I got plenty. So we have.
So I think you'll need like 10 max.
10 max? Okay, good.
And then that's also including you. So if you want to make yourself an invitation, you can.
Who sent these invitations? I have no clue who could be.
But I would probably say 7 for the people that
So I'll put these in here. 1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah,
5, 6.
because
Perfect, 7.
Mandy, Dino, Cow, both of the Novas, myself, Matt. Yeah.
Okay.
And then probably
What should we write?
And then probably one for
writing.
Tempest as well, I would say. And if you wanted to have one for Lazalia as well, you could do that.
No.
No? That's why I said if you wanted.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Lazalia at the moment.
Okay, we don't sink into these.
Well,
you could kinda. Kinda. It's not much. It's not
I'm a bit on the small side.
It's not as much as the other one. The other one was a bit worse when it came to that.
Let's see. Writing. Rachel and King invite you to a ball?
Gathering. A formal gathering.
A formal that's it. Formal. It's been so long since I've had to write invitations to something.
I've never had to write an invitation. I don't host parties.
I had to.
Yeah,
those ones are the worst.
as a king, it makes sense.
Yeah. Rachel and King invite you to a formal gathering
at the.
At...
You named the library, right? It's called something.
Library of Angels.
Yes.
The Library.
Oh, we're gonna have to figure out a date.
I know.
Maybe don't publish those books until we've figured out a date, but at least the idea is there. I think we will have to speak with some of the others to see when they'll be most available.
Library of Angels on blank.
Probably at the time as well.
Oh yeah, on blank at blank.
Yeah, just leave it like that for now. And then
Where
formal wear?
your
We wanna
most formal ah
most formal attire?
yeah.
Yeah.
Formal attire.
If we had more
And do
people, I
not
would
invite
suggest
the
like
wizard.
I kind of think that goes without saying.
Yeah, at the end.
But I
no
also,
wizards allowed.
But I also feel like if he found out about this, he would just show up.
Do not tell the wizard.
Nobody's gonna tell the wizard. But I feel like if
might.
he, that is a possibility. But if he were to just somehow like find an invitation lying somewhere, I don't know, somebody might drop it. But you never know. He also apparently sees everything. Yeah.
Let's hope.
That's why he's got his spider spies. That we know that now.
Spider spies. Okay, most formal attire. This is a gathering of friends. And oof. This is a gathering of friends and future allies.
I wouldn't say future allies, I would just say allies.
Oh yeah, you're right. I meant like in like stuff that's to come.
I would want to hope that we're all allies currently.
Well, I haven't fixed things with Cow yet.
Right.
Gathering of friends and allies. Let's all have a fun time.
And then maybe there we can share things. We can share what's been going on.
Yeah.
If we are really able to get everybody.
Oh yeah.
But you don't need to put that in the, you know.
Yeah. I don't plan on it. Just can I copy them?
Well, I think there's a way to copy the book.
Did it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
I probably wouldn't copy them until we have the date and time.
I'm fine with editing it.
Okay.
Boom.
Alright.
Yep. We have the invitations all written up. We just gotta decide on a time.
In a day?
And a day.
Sounds good.
Gonna get a party. Oh my god, I can decorate the top floor. Oh, I gotta specify it's the top floor.
Oh, yeah.
At the library.
Oh, well, you could also say party on the top floor. Like if people walk into the entrance of the library, you don't have to edit it for every single one.
Yeah.
You could just put signs.
Yeah, you're right.
You just say if they use the waystone or if they enter from the tunnel, then you just say party on top floor.
Mm-hmm. That's smart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then we can also use our food stock for
for
snacks.
I'll have it used for all of this food.
Exactly.
I have 3 counters full of steak. Well, this one's not full.
I just combined everything into a one of those golds. Is it the gold one or the diamond one? I may have upgraded to diamond at this point.
I don't know how any of that works. I just have all of my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I organized it better than it was last time.
You mean at your castle or in your village or?
no, like a few weeks ago. It was like
Oh,
everything was kind of
okay.
here and then here.
Right. Oh,
Now
yeah,
it's
no, I know.
fully,
Yeah, I see. I understand. Yeah. Okay. You were
yeah,
like, then
fully
last
like,
time, and I was like, what last time?
yeah. I detailed sorted
Right.
like specifics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a raw flesh chest
Mm,
specifically for raw flesh. The other one
right.
is mob drops,
Yeah.
but this one is just raw flesh, which I have. What? Yeah, I can't. Who would? Well, I could feed this to
Hmm?
the dogs.
The steak? Oh, this. Yeah, I noticed that in your, when I was, yeah.
Yeah. There you go, Rascal.
I'm sure he
No.
loves those.
Oh yeah. That's why I keep the flesh around, is
Mm,
because
right.
they actually like it.
Also,
You want
now
a
that I've,
pufferfish?
hmm? No, I'm good.
I
I'm
can't
good.
eat
I'm
it.
good. I
I was gonna eat it, but
I
I
also
can't.
it would severely damage your mouth if you were to eat it. And probably poison your stomach for a bit.
Yeah. That's true. Which cookies are these? Oh, these are chocolate chip. Which cookies are?
Also, now that I've dealt with the wolf stuff, probably have time to make a little shelter for the cat that you gave me.
Yeah.
If I seem to have the energy to do that. What are... I can see the top of your head.
No, you can't.
I can see your name tag above your head. I was like, what are they doing?
No, you can't.
It's like if I were to do this. Oh, can you see me now?
You can't see me.
Yeah. You should try playing hide and seek with Micah. I remember he used to
That'd be
like that.
so fun. But I'm really bad at directions. I would get lost in, and then I. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, I was never able to
Maybe
play
not.
hide and seek. Do I have anything in the ovens? I do. I have more steak.
19 blocks of
So
diamonds.
much.
This.
What? That's barely
anything in your stash. I know.
I have 3 stacks.
Yeah.
Need to cook the
Actually, I don't have as many diamond blocks, but I'm on a similar level. I also don't have any nether gobber, but
Nether gobber is so tedious to make because you have to use the netherite scrap
really?
to make them ingots. Yeah,
What?
which is why I have so many of the globs and not like those aren't ingots because it's easier to make the gobber ingots than the nether gobber ingots.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you have to use
Wow.
netherite scrap.
Yeah, why don't you just use the nether? Okay.
You have to use a glob,
Use it
2
for
gobber
netherite.
ingots, and 1 netherite
I
scrap.
wonder how you make the end ones. Hold on, I'm curious. End gobber ingot. Oh my god. It combines 2 nether gobber ingots, an end gobber glob, and a coarse flour. Crazy. Very difficult to make those.
I keep being interrupted.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I want nether gobber armor, but
You should, honestly, you should probably wait until end.
Yeah, but that stuff's difficult to make.
You have so much of the nether gobber ingots. You make a set of armor for yourself, you're good.
Yeah, that's true. But I need
Yes.
something having to do with the
And then
wither
you-
to make
and then-
nether armor.
Right. And then you
To make
get
the nether gobber
rapid
armor.
auto-feeding with saturation, water-breathing, absorption hearts, fire protection, knockback resistance, no fall damage, negative effect. I mean, that's kind of... yeah, it's kind of what you get from the regular ones.
But more.
But more.
And you get poison and wither protection.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty OP.
Yeah, that's why I want it so bad, but
Mhm.
I have no idea what the whole wither thing's about.
Right. I guess we'll have to find out.
Oh, I keep forgetting that I'm
Eventually.
like I only have a stack in 36 gobber, but then I'm like, oh, I have gobber blocks.
Yeah.
I always forget to look at the blocks, and then I'm like, man, I'm running low, and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm not. I never pay attention. I need to use these copper for something. I'm thinking about replacing the pink roof with Midori. The green.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a bit green, but I also like the pink. So, because Midori's what I use back home for the roof.
Where am I hearing?
I don't know.
Do you have villagers?
Not outside of the house.
Oh. Hello. Oh my god. Oh, hello.
How did...
What do you trade?
I do want that. Do I have enough emeralds?
Water? The water walkers?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
What
don't.
do I have on my...
Turkey sauce.
Oh, I have amphibian boots.
Hold on. I'm gonna go trade. I'm gonna go get paper
Kinda-
and
I kinda
trade
wanna
with my
what-
villager real quick.
I kind of want water walkers too.
Well, I have 60, so I gotta trade with some of my villagers for...
I'm gonna go
Or
see.
emeralds.
I'm gonna go find emeralds for me too. I kind of want these as well. Oop, oh.
I think I'm gonna name him real quick so he doesn't go away.
Sure, go ahead and do that. I'll be back. Alright, we're gonna try to get those boots. Unless I have the boot. I don't think I have the boots. We're also gonna end off soon. I usually end off at about the 2 hour mark point. 2 hour point. So is this gonna be enough? Yes, barely. Okay. What am I looking for? Do I have... I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna go and get those boots. That way I can walk on water. Stretch! Thank you for the stretch. Appreciate it. Okay, we're headed back.
Okay.
You named him?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I named him Bob.
Okay.
I'm gonna chop down all my sugar cane.
Alright, Bob. And get those water walkers from you. Where are you at? I hear ya. You go downstairs? I hear him. Is he still in this room then? Oh, here he is. Okay, hello. Thank you very much. I have obtained the boots.
Nice.
Yes.
The boots. Librarian, come here. I have paper for you. Come here. Come here, sir. Get your butt over here, man. Okay. Sir, take my paper.
I think I'm going to be heading off in a couple minutes.
Ruh-roh.
I usually only have enough energy nowadays for a couple hours.
Oh, that's okay. Take my paper.
But very
Wow.
excited for this get-together.
Yeah,
And
it'll be really
hopefully
fun.
for more stuff on Tuesday.
Where's the... I don't have any iron on me. Hold on. Is he downstairs?
He might be. No, he's up here. He's
Oh.
observing your flowers.
Mm.
Hello, Bob. What else do you have? Nothing useful. Okay.
You can only get one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
that's all right. I got lava walkers, so I'm good.
Okay. You could really only get one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, that sucks.
It's X'd out for me.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
You can have my amphibian boots.
I got amphibian boots.
Mm.
I got so many of those that I'm selling them at the shop.
Gotcha. Oh,
Hey, bud.
does
Well, Bob's gone.
Does he need to go? Does he need to go?
Nah, I'm gonna see if like a day, and then maybe it'll refresh. Like,
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you wanted to chill and do that, I think I'm gonna head back and put my stuff away
Alright.
and then head off for the night.
Okay.
And if you were to go live, I could raid you, but if not, that's fine.
Probably not. I'm
Okay.
exhausted.
Okay. Well, I will see you on, next week.
All right.
Alright, see you then. Bye. Bye, Micah! Oh, he left. Hold on.
Oh, Roro.
He's in... Oh goodness,
It's
I
fine.
saw the particles out here.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's... okay. Oh well. Well, see you around.
See you around.
Okay, well... accidentally released the villager, but that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna end off the stream once I get back to the house. And then we'll, I think next week... next Friday, we may do some building. We could work on the, animal area. All that fun stuff. Put this in here. Vivian boots. Bones. I think that was it. And then I'll put the pumpkin pie away as well. And then that'll be that. And then we'll end off. We'll see who else is live as well. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate you being here. I told you there'd be some lore. It was mostly just King and I talking about our pasts, but that's fine. You know, you shared a little bit more with me, about me. King shared more about themselves, and that's not exactly the way that I thought this, stream would go today, but, you know, it was fun, regardless. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday, and let's check who might be live at the moment. Nobody. Okay. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!